mentioned that it seems like it's very difficult to understand these concepts. There's only a few key ones. They're quite simple, and once you start understanding those, you're not going to have to worry about everything else. Imagine for a moment you have a map. You want to go from point A to point B. You only have to worry about what's between point A and point B. You don't have to worry about everything else. We're going to try to keep it very, very simple. And the one thing, remember, Canada, it's a nation founded upon the rule of law. The rule of law, folks, is what this entire game is all about. It applies to everyone equally. I don't care if you're king or pauper, merchant or creditor or debtor. The rule of law applies to everyone. It's a beautiful thing. When you start understanding and then using it against the government agents, they're going to be hooped. The rule of law is very simple. It says conflict is avoidable. It's unnecessary. It's undesirable. When it raises its head, we are going to deal with it, and we're going to use discussion, negotiation, and then, if necessary, adjudication in a court of competent jurisdiction. You have the power to offer discussion. If they come to you and they want to get you into court, they'll try to get you into the adjudication. They want you to slide right past the discussion and negotiation phase, because in court, the judge can assume and operate on the assumption that you have tried to discuss, you have tried to negotiate, and it failed. That's where his power comes from. We have brought courts down. Wind goes right out of their sails if you point out, Your Honor, there has been no discussion in this matter and I can't consent to adjudication. They lose all their power. If you do this, one thing we did mess up with, you should have all the charges removed right then. They aren't discussing in good faith if you're discussing under charges hanging over your head. They are not set up to engage in discussion. The lawyers don't want to discuss it. They want to fight. They make all their money in adjudication. You can take all their fight away from them just by saying, look, I just want to talk. Just got some questions. I just want to talk. Give them notice of that. They have no power. The court's competency of jurisdiction is a result or the attempt of discussion and the failure of it. They have no jurisdiction without that.